I think I'm live. How does this Twitch thing work though? I haven't streamed on Twitch for so long. Mic check 1 2 3. Mic check 1 2. H town. So I'm on YouTube. Facebook. Hello everybody. I know it's been such a long while. Mic check 1 2 3. What's up, my brothers and sisters? Have we been present in the moment? Or what have we been doing? Have we been doing some good work out there? Working on my setup a little bit. Thank you, my brother. Thank you, Mystic Nathan. And thank you for subscribing to me even though I wasn't here. I appreciate that because at least you were thinking of me. And if you're still thinking of me, sweet. Thank you too. Mic check 1 2 3. Working on my volume. Let me get my... And by the way, I have changed. My energy has changed quite a bit. I'm trying to see how I can get my chat up. Oh, okay, I forgot. Hi everybody, Mystic Limits, Mystic JDM Martin, Mystic Henry, Mr. Good Enough, Mr. Cosmic Lotus, Mr. Good Enough for a Poke, Mystic ZX, ZX. As you can see, I got a new thing going on. Yes, I'm still alive, people. But what has changed is that I have become more present and I return to my soul. My soul. I need to get the chat up real quick. I was gonna stream yesterday, but my heart says no, you ain't streaming, so that means no. Your heart tells you to do something, you do it, you know what I'm saying? I haven't done card readings or anything like that. But you know what I've been doing? I've been more present in my life more than ever. Yes, I'm glad that I got back to. So who has really been meditating though? That's what I'm trying to find out. Who's been in a moment? That's what I'm curious about. Who has been doing the work? Y'all been staying grounded? Have you been keeping your emotions on check? Or did you just let yourself get angry? Give me a second here. Hello, Mystic Teddy Fits. I also have videos on YouTube. Alright, welcome back, Mystic Lady Lu. My heart is so full, welcome back. Give me a second, it's hot right now. I need to take my sweater off. Thank you for subscribing, Mystic. I can't even see Chad. It says Mystic Elliot. Excuse me. Let's see. Yeah, Mystic Elliot. Your hermit lifestyle has inspired my continual work. Mystic Bang Bang says I've been doing a Wim Hof breathing. Been putting me into some crazy meditation. Sounds like you're getting high. But sometimes, hey, that's called meditation too. But not always. Thank you, Mystic Devon. Mystic Fatal. Yes, I did. The universe says, you know what? It's time to make your way back to streaming. But my priority is not streaming anymore. My priority is working on myself, being more present, you know. Hi, Mystic Miles Tanner. Yes, I'm live right now. And here, let me just go ahead and hi on air. Let me just go ahead and tell you that I have changed. Who I am has changed internally. Outside, I mean, I'm still bald. I had dreads, as you know. And I'm going to be streaming 3 times a week now. Okay? But if you're on this app called Insight Timer, it's an amazing app. Use it. Insight Timer is a meditation timer application that also has guided meditations. I make podcasts on there now as my way of expression. Right? That's my way of expression, and I'm on there as Mystic Tanet. Let me see if I can, let me see what I can do with this, okay? With so much drama in the LBC, it's kind of hard being. Let's see. Promotion. Alright, here is my thing. Insight timer, people, use it. Okay, I'm on there as a streamer. Thank you, Mystic Lucid Being. Nice to see you back with your homie, Mystic Tenet. Not sure why I'm not streaming onto Facebook. Yes, I'm back, and I was saying that I'm gonna be streaming 3 times a week: Friday night, Saturday night, Sunday night. My priority right now is staying in nirvana, staying in the moment. And I'm not just staying, I'm enjoying. My goal is to continually be in this bliss. And as I'm in this bliss, I would say, grounding. Alright. I'm grounding as Mystic Tenet. What's behind Mystic Tenet? Thank you for the subscription, Mystic Lady Luna Star. Thank you for all the love today and every day. As you can see, my newest addition to the stream is the Buddha. This beautiful Buddha that I got as a monk in Thailand. Yes, I was away for a couple months. Let's just say I took a 3-month cosmic reset. And what really happened was that I became a Thai Theravada monk for myself and my parents for good merits, which means that I'm willing to surrender my ego. I'm willing to let go of who I am. Hey Mystic C, nice to see you again. Welcome home, all my Archangel squad. Lost my train of thought, but it's okay. I'm saying that my focus is towards enlightenment, towards nirvana. Oh yeah, and behind Mystic Tenet, what's really behind Mystic Tenet is emptiness. When I'm just speaking my heart, I'm really speaking from a clear mind. And with this emptiness, I let the universe fill my soul. And I just express myself. But now when I'm not streaming, my goal is to be constantly present in the moment. And as we progress and deepen our spirituality, my priority, I may be spending more time in the subscriber chat because I like to focus. I want to be around focused beings, people who are here to learn enlightenment, what it means to be present, because I realize that I could do so much if I'm talking to focused people. In the past year, I wanted to talk to everybody, but sometimes I would get really distracted because people who weren't really focused towards making themselves better people who aren't focused towards being the best they can be and coming in here to troll. I respect that, but I want to spend my energy on the people who are here, who may be seeking to be the best version that they can be. And what excites me is that I've never been this clear. I'm at a point of my life where I would say, when you're on the spiritual path called awakening, enlightenment, or towards Christ consciousness, the Buddha consciousness, the Krishna consciousness, or divine consciousness, whatever you want to call this. In the beginning, it's really slow. It feels like nothing's really happening and it's really boring. But once you do it for 7 years, something begins to happen. It's called exponential growth, which means that it keeps doubling, right? Your everything, the energy behind Mystic Tenet just keeps doubling and doubling and doubling. And I realize my priority has to be people who are willing to, who enjoy my style of speaking, who enjoy my style of teaching, who enjoy loving similar to me. I'm not here to make you like me. I'm not here to turn you into like, hey, believe in the Buddha, believe in Jesus. None of that. I'm here to say, look, I love what I do and I help many people already. Maybe you can help me. And that when I'm in a chat room with focused people, we can help even more people. But imagine this, we got a room full of focused people, but then 2 trolls come in. Who gets all the attention? You know what I'm saying? H to hold it down, okay? Breathing in. But here is my goal. My goal is to be more present while I'm on stream, because that's where the Buddha, that's where Jesus, that's where the universe hangs out, all in a moment. Sometimes I can get so deep into a conversation that I'm not present. And when I'm reading a card, or when I'm deep within a conversation with somebody, right? I'm really sensitive. You know why? Because I'm looking at a camera. I have to use all of my soul and all of me to be vulnerable and sensitive towards who I'm talking to. The moment somebody says something that, takes me off the focus, you know what happens? I read it and I absorb it, and I'm like, and so I could, in the beginning, it's easy for, like, in the beginning, it doesn't, when I'm really on it, those comments don't affect me too much. But I'm not perfect. I'm not perfect. And so, if I'm able to filter that out even more, we could do some amazing work here. We could really make a stronger impact, right? And all the people that are subscribers, your voice will be heard more. And the people who can't subscribe, they'll be heard in the room. But by focusing on that point, on that subscriber, the trolls won't distract my flow. But other than that, I do plan to be more present. I do plan to bring a little bit of tea back, but not too much, right? I mean, the tea table is still right here. And eventually my goal is to get you on voice chat with me so that we can do a, what do you call that? So that we can do a like a workshop live, right? A live workshop, and you can be an example. So my goal is to start streaming from 8 to 11:30. So 8, 9, 10, 11:30. So 3 hours stream. And I want to be within that 3 hours for 3 days. I'm gonna focus on the people who actually are here to get it. You know what I'm saying? I still love singing, so that's what I'm gonna be doing. But not gonna sing just yet. Just kidding, I'm gonna do what I want. But I want you guys to take a look at this Buddha real quick though. Hello, Mystic Blue is feeling blue. Mystic Obama. Oh wait, it's too close. Oh, it's too bright. Anyways, this is the new Buddha. Right, huh? Too bright. This is a light Buddha. It's made of resin and bought it from Thailand. I bought this Buddha from Thailand. I love it. I found this at the thrift shop. It's an angel. But instead of using the angel, I'm using the angel as the base of the Buddha. See, that doesn't turn me on. You know what? Bam! Everything's gotta be high a little bit. Hello, Mystic Mina. Welcome back, everybody. Mystic Takatiki, Mystic Willow Wolf, Mystic C, Mystic Blue is back. Mystic Darrow TV. What's the tea? Ah, I bought some really sexy tea from Thailand, but it's a Chinese tea. You know, the good stuff, you know. They call it the good. It's like the tea is so good that I only share it with people who actually really get into tea life. You know, that good stuff. I mean, that next level. Okay. Mystic C says, I was talking about you the other day. My brother and mom were like, what's Cosmic been up to? I was like, he's on a journey. Yes, it's been a while. Hello, Mystic Lynn. Yes, thank you for remembering me. And even if you didn't remember me, it's all good. Because it's all good. Rolling down the street. Because I got my mind on my money and my money on my mind. So let me just go ahead and talk about let me lower my reverb a little bit. Mic check, 1, 2, mic check. Mic check. let's go ahead and talk about what really happened in Thailand. You know what they say? What happens in Thailand stays in. I mean, just kidding. It's not like that at all. Unless, yeah. So what really happened in Thailand? I think I need to do a summary, okay? So what really happened in Thailand is that before I went to Thailand, I was a Buddhist monk. I became a Buddhist monk at a Thai temple in America. I did that for about I believe 6 days, okay? After the 6 days, I got on a plane as a monk. Hello, Mystic Amaris. Thank you, Mystic Blaze. Nice to see you. I was a monk. I've never flew on a plane as a monk before. It's terribly uncomfortable. I'm wearing a robe, and monks don't wear underwear. Just letting you know the details. If any monk you see that looks like a monk and wears a yellow robe, ain't nobody wearing anything under there. Okay. Now you get on a plane, everybody's sweating, and you sweating. And then I land in Thailand. I stayed in Thailand at 4 different temples. Okay. 4 different temples. You know what that's like? It's like a job. It's a job, and it's like you have to play the part. First temple I went to, the monk was terribly mean. He wanted to test me how mindful I was, so he had me replicate the ways he do things. The way he washed his bowl, I had to replicate the exact same way, and if I didn't get it right, he yelled at me. That happened for about a week. Because of all the discomforts I felt at the first temple, it made me really focus. I went inside because my surroundings. I went to that first temple because I needed to do an alms walk my relatives lived around that temple. So the monks from that temple has been walking towards my relative's house for over 20 years. Okay. And so I needed to make that walk because I was born in Thailand. And the alms walk is like one of the foundations of Buddhism in Thailand because it allows you to give. An alms walk is you walk around with this bowl, and because you can't, you're not supposed to go buy food. You eat what people give to you, right? So you wake up, we had to wake up 5 in the morning, 5:30, right? Which means I really had to wake up at 5. But because there was nothing else to do, I woke up at 4:30 a.m. So I had to learn how to wear the robe. You know, you can wear the robe like so many ways. I learned 4 different ways to wear the robe. Okay, so when you're on the alms walk, you have to hold the bowl a certain way. And then you have to your bare feet in Thailand. There's dog stuff, okay, on the ground on the way. I had to walk a decent amount. And the roads in Thailand, you know when the light turns red? 3 more motorcycles, they comet past the light. And the first day that I went on my alms walk, I wasn't used to the street. Almost ran me over. But you know, when you're a mystic, the universe got your back. Anyways, that monk was just tough, and I was like, but what's weird is that we had 5G Wi-Fi. The toilet was a hole in the ground, which is a Thai style toilet. there's no warm water, and I didn't have AC. But I did have fans though. What did I learn from this temple? Monks. Some monks are just terrible. People, the Thai tradition in Buddhism is giving food in the morning. A lot of it is. And I learned that I can deal with a lot of BS. Other people's BS. And I knew I need to find an exit plan. And so I did. I found another temple to go to. This temple, the monk, a monk at that temple came to America and did some work in America as a monk. For many years, he went back. I went to stay with him. This time, there was warm water, there was AC, the food was good, the monk is nice. But the monk is very lazy and not present. And they're not about that enlightenment life, right? So all day, you know what's on TV? The news. Oh, God. The news was on all the time. Guess what? When you have the news on in the background all the time, there's a lot of negative energy, right? A lot of negative energy. And I saw you on the yes, I'll tell you about me on the I saw you on the news. Are you sure that was me? And oh yeah, I was on a Buddhist news, but I'll let you know later. So basically, the news is on, and all this. And you know what? I usually don't watch TV, but when you don't know what to do, you just like watch. You know, I watched the same news about 8, 9 times because the news channel, they ain't gonna get that. How much they replay the whole thing over and over and over and over. And there was a case where like some dude chopped up his parents and put them in the fridge. I'm like, and they kept playing that over and over, and I'm like, dude, that's crazy. And so I realized, you know what? I like this and all. I like the nice monk and all, but I want to do some meditation and stuff. And this environment is in the city. I need to get out of the city and look for some place where I can work on meditation. Right? So I'm like, okay, I gotta exit this. I don't want to be around the sound of TV news all the time because it makes me worry too much. Because like the news gets you to like worry and stuff, and makes you think about things that actually don't really matter. So that's just 2 temples already. That's 2 weeks in Thailand. I'm already like tired, and it's so I Google, and I find this temple that look really dope. There's like, it's really foresty, and they have a really deep. Their focus is on meditation. So this temple, I spent 1 month, 1.5 months at this temple, I think. I spent 1.5 months at this temple. It's like they have water everywhere. There was a monkey at this temple. There was a lot of land. This temple, unfortunately, has a ton of snakes too. We're walking, we're like a giant snake, like just walks past us. We're just like, oh, let's not go this way. Giant Komodo dragons. They had a giant fish pond, and people would bring like 10-pound bag of fish food, and you know what? And the fish were literally this big. And the monk's like, yeah, we've been feeding them for over 20 years. I'm like, oh, so you mean if I fall in the water, it would be really weird? But anyways, so I go to this temple. I go check it out first, the first day. I want to see the vibes, right? Like, I go to the temple. They have these, oh, I'll show you what it is. They had these crystal balls. A crystal sphere. Thank you, Mystic Bipolar. By the Bipolar Bear. Bam, right, this. And so this temple is focused on meditation. And when I went there, it had an amazing vibe. And their style of meditation is they visualize this sphere smaller than this, like maybe they said the size of your eyeball. It's in your, and they visualize this with a dot of light in the center of the sphere inside your stomach. And instead of focusing on, you focus, it's called samatha meditation. Samatha means focusing on a certain area, right? It's making up a certain visualization. You make up something, right? And so Vipassana is focusing on, it's like doing the same action, being mindful. But samatha is you're mindful and you're focusing on a certain thing, which is a sphere. It's a made up sphere that's in the center of your stomach. And what happened is that you go inside of the little dot and you keep going in and in and in and in and in and in. Anyways, I was meditating 4 hours a day for like 3 weeks. Dang. I've never meditated 4 hours a day for 3 weeks before. Do you know how to say? Yeah, samatha. Samatha meditation. So, hello, Mystic Janthony Clips. So the first day I go, they have a 15-day program. So I decide, you know what, sign me up. And then I stay at that temple for 1 whole month. I met there's a English-speaking monk that was really good, who helped me understand the meditation. And what did I learn from that temple? Let's just jump to the summary, because I could go on for a good while. What did I learn from that? I learned that I like being in nature. I like water a lot. I learned that I can meditate a long time. I learned that I can endure some pain. I was meditating for so long that my sits bones sank to the skin on my butt and I burnt myself because the bone kept pressing on my skin. But I override it by letting it go too. I'm not telling you to do this. I'm just letting you know that my pain threshold has evolved. But it's not about evolving the pain threshold. It's about realizing I'm not the body. I'm not the mind. I'm nothing. Welcome to Cosmic Unwind. And so after a month of being there, I decided, you know what? It's time for me to go to the next temple. Because I realized it was time to exit. Which means I do that. But I don't want to just exit. I want to exit properly. And the universe provided a way. A monk was traveling to another temple, and I was gonna go with him to go stay. It was a temple inside the city. The creator of the meditation style with the sphere came from this original temple. I wanted to see the source of the creation. And I did. That's how I got a spot on the TV channel. It's a monk satellite TV channel. And I told him about, we talked about what kind of work I did, how I've been inspiring people, and how my desire to help people happened from my suffering. But the main highlight I would like to share with you is that there was a monk. We were supposed to stay at this temple for 3 days, but this monk is really amazing. He hooked us up. The room that we were at needed to be used for other monks, so he had us stay at his home. And this monk has been a monk for over 30 years. And so this is called metta, or compassion. He had enough compassion for us to be there. It had warm water, we had internet, and we had AC. Damn, we got everything. It was like the best case scenario, and the food was amazing. But the terrible thing was the bed. Oh. My neck. After 3 days, my neck's like, hey, I'm hurt. Alright. And I'm laying there because the bed cushion is like so thin. And the pillow, it's like a yoga, it's like a meditation chair. Like the pillow is real hard. And Chia. 4 temples. At the end of the day, I was willing to endure everything only because I realized that it was temporary. I was so unhealthy by the time I got back because I was drinking too much sugar and eating a little bit. Why? Because you know that I was not eating past noon for the 2 months that I was there. Hello, Mystic Josh Hansen. And thank you for the follow from Mystic Not a Reptilian. I also fasted for 7 days because my teacher in America told me that it was good for me. So I didn't eat for 7 days, but I did drink juice, soy milk, and water. And that's it. The last day was the worst for me. Yeah, fasting helps me to clear my body. Fasting is a meditation. Fasting tea. Okay, maybe I did have tea. So my experience in Thailand, it taught me that where I am in my life before becoming a monk, I'm in an amazing place. I'm at the best case scenario for me. I'm where I want to be. I'm where I need to be. And that the 2 months was not a vacation, people. It was it was me diving in different environments and learning how to adapt quickly. Monks treated me differently, we ate differently, we chanted differently, we listened differently. Thank you, Mystic Taha. Nice to see you. And yeah, it's just I'm very calm right now. Like I'm in a state of my life where I get it. I just need to be present. And that's why I'm eventually going again. Starting next week, I'm going to just be in the subscriber chat because I want to talk to people who take me seriously. I want to talk to people who want to learn. I want to talk to people who are here to listen and then ask questions from their heart. And I'm here to help you be present with me so that when you're not with me on the stream, you can continue doing your work beyond the stream. I'm going to stream 3 days a week, Friday night, Saturday night, Sunday night. Because my priority is my awakening and my healing work. And I have successfully healed. Okay. And I have successfully assisted in healing somebody's cancer. I wouldn't say that I did it because there is no me. I have no power. That one lady, I like that work. That excites me to be able to heal somebody in hospice. Like, you know, the story the doctors gave up on her, blah, blah, blah. But the thing is, my teacher helped me. The Buddha helped me. The moment helped me to help her. And she learned how to make peace with her impermanent body. That you can heal when you realize you are not the body. And to me, I think it's awesome. And so, that's my goal, focusing on healing. No, Mystic Josh Hansen just wants attention. So, that's his attention that I'm giving. See what I could do with him right now. Pop out. Dun, dun. Hello, Mystic Philip Paul. Hello, Mr. Chaos. Welcome. Thank you for enjoying. Yes. Well, clearly, this stream is about spirituality. So if you're about religion, realize that we still love you. Let's see. So what else did I do in Thailand? Hold on, let me see what. Moderator. Follower only chat. Show mod icon. Oh, there you go. It's okay, like, we don't need to. We don't need to talk about that right now. Because my goal is to just be present with you. Jesus was a good person. Buddha was a good person. We like good people. And if you're a good person, welcome to Cosmic Unwind. I am your brother, Mystic Tenet. And this is why, this is why I'm gonna start focusing on the subscribers. So that you can be part of, So my focus, what I learned from Thailand, I learned that I helped many people. Monks were consulting me. I mean, and monks who are older than me, people who are older than me really respect. Okay, let's just be honest. A lot of my friends are older than me, and they respect me because I actually have wisdom. But it's not my wisdom. There's no wisdom behind me. The universe is just using me, right? I just make myself empty, and some words come out. That's really what happens. But for me to stay clear, and all I do is check for my ego. If I'm feeling uncomfortable, I'm like, And I have to watch out who I talk to because I'm at a sensitive place. So in Thailand, young monks were consulting me. Older monks were consulting with me because, let me just say that sometimes religion, like even Buddhism, the thing that I grew up with, we put ourselves in a box. It's like saying the infinite. It's like saying we can contain infinite energy. You know what I'm saying? If it's infinite, why put it in a box? If it's infinite, calling it infinite already limits the infinite because you're just saying the infinite is blank when there's no words. But saying that, we have to understand that there has to be some way to share it. So that's why we have to be clear about how we use the word God, the infinite. Because people talk about God, but it's about not the universal God. It's about the Christian God or about the whatever God we're talking about here. So a lot of people, a lot of monks in Thailand, they knew a lot of wisdom. Okay, they knew a lot of knowledge. They knew a lot of spirituality. But they didn't practice it. You know those people who know so much, but they're not present. They're real spiritual, so spiritual, but they're not present. They're not in the moment. And we're not here to judge them, we're just saying, hey, look, realize where the infinite is. And so monks with issues would come to me, and they would realize, holy, this guy knows what he's talking about. The no guy. And I started helping them reprogram their consciousness. Because a lot of them had issues with temper. A lot of them were impatient. Because they wanted to get things done faster. Or a lot of them were just really negative. Because they were attached to being negative, they judged positive people. And the people who were positive were attached to being positive, that they judged the negative people. But I want to teach you a special word. That word is called equanimity. Okay, Google. Define equanimity.
Here's the definition of equanimity. Mental calmness, composure, and evenness of temper, especially in a difficult situation.
Thank you, Mystic Carol. Equanimity, neutrality. It's like, yes, stuff happens. Negative things happen. Positive things happen. When you're attached to positive things, when negative things happen, you're like, what the F? When you're attached to negative things, when positive things happen, you're like, what the F? But if you're just constantly in the middle, there is no what the F. So Mystic Josh says, what does Buddha do for you? Nothing. 'Cause I do for me. It's just me. The no ego me. But the truth is that if you have a closed mind and you're trying to learn something new, you won't absorb it. And Buddhism, when I really Buddhism is something that's testable, right? I'm not here to promote Buddhism, but I'm here to let you know why it works. So the Four Noble Truths, what are they? Everyone suffers. Is that true? Can you test that out? Hello, Mystic Swiss R. Everyone suffers. Suffering is part of this reality. Is this true, everybody? Everybody suffer or what? Alright, we have a check. I have suffered. You have suffered. Who hasn't suffered? Okay. The Buddha's right on one thing. Shoot, we suffer and stuff. Alright, number 2. There's cause and effect. When you yell at somebody, they may get angry. But then you have to see why somebody would yell at somebody. Maybe because at home they get spanked. Okay, why did they get spanked? Because their parents spanked them really hard growing up. But then you have to see, why did their parents spanked their parents? Because there was a lack of love and education, and that they didn't know better because of ignorance. Because if they had wisdom, they wouldn't be yelling at people, because it doesn't feel good to yell at people or to tell people what to think, but for them to test out the truth. It's like me saying, you must meditate. If you don't meditate, you can't be in this stream. No, I'm saying, you know what? Meditation is good, and if you do it, you can be my homie. And if you don't do it, I probably talk to you less. You know why? Because people who don't meditate have a different consciousness, and I want to stay in a high consciousness. But I still love you. Why? Because I love myself. Why would I want to hate anybody? Why would I want to force anybody to believe in anything? Hello, Mystic Wet Butt. Welcome to Cosmic Unwind. Yes, I'm back, people. I want to tell you some good news. I'm back. I mean, okay, be more than that. I want to tell you some good news. When I was a monk, when I returned back to America, the temple that helped me initiate as a monk, the day before I was gonna quit being a monk, they asked me to teach the children meditation and wisdom. And they love it. They love it so much that the parents and the children are engaged. Alright. Thank you, Mystic Mew. Yes, philosophy. And so now, for the past 3 weeks, I have been teaching these kids meditation, and they are enjoying meditation. They're really calm, and they're showing me a lot of love, and the parents have been giving me amazing feedback. The last talk that I showed them was called Speaking Your Heart. Right. Speaking how you feel. I told them that I asked some children how they feel, and one of the boys says, I feel sleepy and sad. And then I told him, you know what? Most of the adults, they will never tell you that they're sad because they have put themselves in this little box that made them feel shameful about feeling imperfect. And they start to really be engaged, and the parents are like in meditation, like dang, dropping. And I told them that you can help your parents by speaking your heart, because your parents, they sometimes don't know that they can simply accept that they're sad, that everybody is sometimes sad. Nobody's happy all the time, but they sometimes forget because they're trying to be the perfect daddy and mommy, that they pretend that they're not sad, but the truth is, you know they're sad. But you can be the leader for your family. I tell the children, so they're like, you can show your parents how to love themselves by you speaking your heart. Like when you're sad, just tell them, because you know what? You know what? I tell them, excuse me for that bell. And I tell them, you know what? You can teach them to open their heart by being an example for them. That's tomorrow, right? I mean, that's what I do every Sunday now. So tomorrow, what's the topic gonna be about? And the thing is, I make the topic like right before I talk. I had an idea initially. It was I don't remember. It doesn't matter. I'll make up a new one. Okay, don't sweat the small stuff. There you go. Don't turn a little thing into a big thing. And if the little thing keeps coming up, keep making it a little thing. And if it keeps bugging you, then just let it go and go somewhere else. So tomorrow it'll be don't sweat the small stuff. Let me put it in my calendar real quick. Cause I know I remember it now. If I have a general plan, my life will be easier. So don't For example, somebody calls you stupid in school. That's a small stuff. That's not a big stuff. It's a small stuff because they calling you stupid is their problem. When you make that word stupid your problem, then you start to sweat it. When someone calls you stupid, just walk away. Right? So Mystic Frankie's, let's see what's going on here. It says, I have not been meditating for a while, but I think it's because my life has changed so much for the better. That is, I am in the greatest place I've been in my whole life. I'm so grateful and privileged right now. I'm glad to hear your feedback. When you do your work, you will see results. When you're lazy, you will see results of nothing happening. Okay? So do your work. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't expect life to change if you ain't doing nothing. If you know. It's okay. I mean, mic check 1 2. Mic check 1 2 3. Oh wait. I want to sing a song. Unless somebody has a question. Mic check. I'm open to question right now if you're doing some good work. Here we go. Mic check 1 2 3. Let's meditate first before we get deep. Here we go. Oh, here we go. Somewhere over the rainbow, way up high, in the dreams that you dream of once in a lullaby, lullaby, somewhere over the rainbow, bluebirds fly, and the dreams that you dream of, dreams really do come true. Someday I wish upon a star, wake up where the clouds are far behind me, where trouble melts like lemon drops, high above the chimney top is where you'll find me, oh, somewhere over the rainbow, bluebirds fly, and the dreams that you dare to, oh why can't well I see trees of green and I see red roses too, I'll watch them bloom for me and you, and I think to myself, what a wonderful world. I see skies of blue and I see clouds of white and the brightness of day, and I like the dark and I think to myself, what a wonderful world. Welcome back, everybody. I have been gone, as you know, in Thailand, getting the mic closer, and I've been at the temple being present is my thing now. Actually, being present has kind of always been my thing. I just been talking more. I've been talking more, and my goal is to be more mindful during the stream, more mindful when I speak. But I don't want to be doing a whisper voice. You know why? Because I like to gently speak. It makes me feel happy, and that's my style of ASMR. Wisdom ASMR, spiritual ASMR. And eventually my goal is to focus on the subscribers, because I get distracted easily by people who aren't really here to listen to what I'm saying. People who are here to talk at me, but not really engage and connect with me. And welcome back to Cosmic Unwind. I am your brother Mystic Tenet, in the moment, returning from monkhood. As you can see, got a new Buddha. You know, I'm not here to challenge religion. I'm here to say that this is what makes me happy. All the things that you see, this is happiness. I do this because it makes me happy. I sing. Why do I sing, people? Because it makes me happy. Why do I do card readings? Because it makes me happy. I haven't done any tarot in a while. What do you guys think? Should I bring the cards out and play? Or should we meditate first? Maybe we should meditate first, huh? Mic check 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I think we should meditate. And maybe yes, all the seniors, or all of the OGs are like, yeah, we gotta do the work. As much as Mystic Lady Luna Star's like, quietly, I really want the tarot first, but okay, let's meditate. Oh, and another update, I have managed to change my meditation style. The way I sit, I do a full lotus now, which means I basically excuse me, showing y'all my stomach. Full lotus, you basically just because you know what, it helps me realize I'm not the body. My leg will hurt, and I'm like, I'm okay with that. It's okay. I think she's cool for now. This is where we learn equanimity. Perfect time to use equanimity. We don't have to be attached to people being right or wrong. We can just say, you know, people do things. And I want to keep this stream low drama and more present. So, what are we gonna do? We're gonna do just that. you, everybody. Mystic Philosopher. Mystic the Beatron, nice to see you. My first day back. I'm still bald. I may go back to dreads in 4 years. But right now, we gon' meditate. So let me get closer to the mic so that I can sound sexier. Mic check 1 2 3. Oh yeah, rat aesthetics. Hello, Mystic Nathan Wild. Mic check 1 2 3. We're going to do a meditation, everybody. So I invite you to relax your body, taking a deep breath, breathing in. I know that I'm breathing in. Breathing out. I know that I'm breathing out. Relaxing my facial muscles. And let's just tell ourselves that I'm ready to relax. I'm ready to be happy. And I invite you to close your eyes unless you really need to watch me close my eyes. I know that sounds silly, but I'm sure some of you are really doing that. Breathing in, I know that I'm breathing in. Breathing out, I know that I'm breathing out. I invite you to not worry about your phone. You've been using it all day. I invite you to actually not worry about a single thing at all. Worry later, after the meditation at least. Right now, all I want you to do is breathe in, slowly breathing out. Breathing in, enjoying breathing. Breathing out, enjoying breathing. And if you're sitting down, I want you to do your best to be relaxed. Don't sit too straight. Don't slouch too much. Just be at the center. And I know some of you are laying down, and that's good too. Just relax. you're a dude. Beautiful dude. Feel beautiful. Just relax. Just relax. Don't worry about a thing. Don't worry about a thing, just relax. So I know some of you are having a hard time because you don't know how to stop your freaking minds. But it's okay. That's why I'm here. The secret is that you're not really here to stop your mind. All you're here to do is just observe it. Maybe right now you're thinking about your ex. You're thinking about how you don't know something. Maybe you're actually clear. But here's what I really want you to do. Breathing in, breathing out. Just relax. Just relax. Just breathe. Let's just breathe. Just breathe. Just relax, just relax. Let it go, let it go. Just let it go, just let it go, focusing on your breath. Relaxing your body. I like to smile a little bit. I like smiling. Makes me happy. It's okay to feel how you feel. And I want to let you know that if you're sad right now, just be sad. It's okay. Ain't nobody happy forever, and ain't nobody sad forever. So if you're sad and depressed and lonely, you're not alone. We pretend like nobody else is doing it, but that's many people. So we need to stop BSing each other that we're actually happy most of the time, because many people just aren't. It's okay to be sad. Thank you, Mr. Petron. If you're sad, it's okay. Just be sad. Just be sad. Just be sad. Now I want you to ask yourself, how do I feel right now? Thank you for the follows. I want you to ask yourself, how do I feel right now? Maybe you feel stressed. Maybe you don't even know how you feel. Maybe you're suicidal. Maybe somebody passed away. Maybe you miss somebody. Maybe you feel tranquil. Maybe you feel peaceful. Maybe you feel light. We don't have to compare. How you feel is how you feel. We don't have to compare, well, if I'm the only one feeling sad and weird, they're gonna judge me. Don't worry. Sometimes by telling people, my life sucks, you make other people's life suck a lot less. Like, hey, I'm not alone. Breathing in, slowly breathing out. Breathing in, slowly breathing out. When we slowly breathe out, we enjoy this thing called breathing. When you're in a rush to breathe, you ain't in the moment. You're like, you breathe all day, but you don't even realize you're breathing most of the day. You know what that means? You're not spiritually alive. A person that doesn't breathe is dead. But now, if you're not aware that you're breathing, you disconnect from the spirit that you are. You disconnect from your soul. And if you want to connect with yourself, here's what you do. Breathing in, breathing out. Ooh, thank you, Mr. Philip. And now when you're ready, I invite you to slowly get out of your meditation and be here with me in the moment. And now I want you to type how you feel, unless you don't want to. All right, let's see how everybody feels after that meditation. How do I feel? I feel like I kind of miss dreaming. I feel like I'm home with you guys. I love this stuff, guys. I love this stuff. I love being able to make a difference in people's lives. You know why? Because I want people to do the same thing. And the thing is, how you feel is how you feel. You may have a heartache. You may feel relaxed. I feel my community. Not really my community, our community. And it's nice to see Mystic Forest Fairy back. Sometimes taking a 3-month break allows us to remember what we had going on here. We had a lot of love going on here. A lot of beauty. And I'm letting you know that I'm planning to go to a subscriber-only chat in the future, in the next week. Why? I'm very sensitive when it comes to doing the work, and it keeps me focused and it keeps me present. So if you're just joining us, I'd like you to welcome home to the genuine, loving, mystical vibes of Cosmic Unwind. I am your brother Mystic Tanet, in the moment bringing you the best that I can offer you from my heart. I'm not here to prove anyone anything, but what I am here for is to share this loving energy that's in my heart and your heart too. And that when we can share love, this world becomes beautiful. And we start to feel more alive, we start to feel more sexy. We start to feel there's something amazing about us. Everything. What do I mean? I want to let you know that you're amazing, because within you there's an energy that's pure, but sometimes it gets corrupted by the world. But the world is your perception of the world, not the real world. the real world is your perception of it. And if if the world is your perception, it's something that you can change. And that if you don't think you're amazing, you can shift your perception to realize that simply by being alive, you're living a miracle. That if you're not breathing, you would be dead. Life and death is a miracle situation. And the reason that you're alive right now, whatever reason that is, you're meant to be here. Especially if you're in this stream right now listening to me talk about some spiritual stuff. Welcome to Cosmic Unwind. So this is when you tell me how your life has been. Catch me up a little bit. Have you been feeling happy? Are you working on yourself? Are you being the guardian of planet Earth? Who remembers? We are the guardians of planet Earth, protectors of the waterland and above. We are the angels of planet Earth. Be the change, meditate, spreading love. This is the kingdom of planet Earth. This is our kingdom, our Mother Earth. Na 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 na. Who remembers? We are the guardians of planet Earth, protectors of the waterland and above. We are the angels of planet Earth. Be a change, meditate, spreading love. This is the kingdom of planet Earth. This is our kingdom, our Mother Earth. Na 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 na. Just a little. You know what I'm saying? Let's see what's going on with you guys. What's been going on with you here? Mystic. Lady Luna Star says, I work for myself now. Beautiful. That's a big deal, working for yourself, owning yourself. It's a big deal. Mystic the Beatron says, hello Mystic Scoopy says, welcome back, how was the trip? It was amazing, but it was tiring at the same time. A lot of learning, a lot of meditation, a lot of sleeping on hardwood thin floors, sleeping in a tent by the way for 3 weeks, for 2 weeks actually, to say the least. Mystic the Beatron says, trying my best. but it did not work out with the girlfriend. Well, looks like she's your ex-girlfriend now. But at least you got you, my friend. At least it can work out for you and yourself. Welcome home. And thank you to Mystic Disillusioned for the subscription. I appreciate your love and support. Not sure. Mystic Rad says meditation is always therapeutical and helps me become calm with dealing with people who can be frustrating. Mystic Rad, the philosopher, also says, I am progressing as stoic since we last talked. I've been journaling, meditating, hiking, and reading lots of books, especially meditating a lot. And I'm glad to hear that you're doing your work. I'm glad to hear that you're working on yourself, right? And part of having an amazing life, part of living a fulfilling life, is having progress, right? This is a thank you, Mystic Force Fairy says, sending love and light. Your presence has been. Okay, wait, I missed it. Missed. Just kidding. Your presence has been. Oops. Your presence has been. Let's see. It didn't pop up. Yes, I'm back. And I'm learning to use this Thank you. Oh, and your presence has been deeply missed. Not sure what's really happening, but it's all good. The moment is happening. The mini feed's not really and I'm yeah, hello Mystic Bad Weatherman. Let's just get back to the moment. Progress is huge, right? That imagine you're living your life the same for the past 5 years, like you just been doing the same thing, and you don't feel like you're moving forward in life. You're working at a job for the benefits. You don't even like your job. You've been single. You have failed many relationships
and you just haven't been successful in relationships, and you have been hanging out at the same bar every week for the past 5 years, watching the same team, the Houston Rockets, the Houston Texans, the Houston Astros, and everyone around you is also single, except that one guy who doesn't hang out with the group too much. What does it take for people to progress? And when I say progress, it feels good to progress, not progress and be worse. Like, I feel like if you're progressing worse, I'm like, okay, you gotta do some work. If your life's getting more miserable, shoot, welcome to Cosmic Unwind. I'm here to help you reprogram and help you do some work. I can't do the work for you, but I can show you the details, the things that you may not be seeing. Hello, Mystic Isabella. Knowledge. I like that comment. Mystic Reptilian, or not a reptilian, says, knowledge. People don't get the real knowledge, mostly because it's hidden. I would almost agree with that. It's hidden because they're using their ego to look at knowledge. Knowledge doesn't turn into wisdom if you don't practice it. Real talk. Knowledge does not become wisdom unless you practice it. And just because you have wisdom does not mean you can maintain it if you don't practice continuously. Because if you practice one time and you say it works, and then you stop practicing, guess what? It becomes spiritual ego, which is like, you experience it, but then you don't do it. It's like, It's like, yeah, remember, it's like saying, remember that one time I walked on water? And then you tell them, show me. You're like, oh, I don't know how now. Right? But that's a silly, I would say, example. A real example would be, dude, last year I used to meditate so much, man, and I was really deep into meditation. Yeah, meditation works, but now I don't do it no more. You're like, Well, you know what? Being in a moment, man, it's really good. It's great. But I'm just too busy now. Like, you're like, what? You know, they say that loving yourself is a great thing. And I did that 2 years ago. But I just don't do it anymore. Like, what? Yeah, being positive works, you know. I see it on TV. Everyone talking about it. So many memes. But I think it's cliche. Like, there's a reason why it's everywhere, people. It's not cliche. Don't judge it. Breathing in, slowly breathing out. Who here loves themselves? And why? I love myself. Because if I don't love myself, who the heck's gonna do that for me? Somebody could tell me they love me, but if I don't love myself, I could never feel the love because that feeling comes from within. Everyone in this room can tell me that you love me, but if I don't love myself, I'm BSing myself. And the thing is, I don't like to BS myself. I like to love myself, genuinely. Mystic Rad says, I love myself because I value my mental health to spread love and energy to love everyone. Beautiful. Mystic Not a Reptilian says, just as God is love, so am I. Bam. Anybody else? Breathing in. Mystic Lady Luna Star says, I love myself because I am kind and loving. Yes, kind and loving. I love myself because I learned to be positive when it's hard to be positive. I love myself because I'm kind to animals. I love myself because I used to not love myself, but deep down I really wanted to, but didn't know how. Mystic Reptilian says, I deep down really love myself. Who here doesn't feel love? Like you just don't feel any love. Or you feel a little love, or you feel really lonely. I love myself, but do we need a reason to love? Nope. But it just makes it have more meaning. That's why. Mystic Good Enough says, like, I don't still, but I'm trying. At least you're working on it. Right. Mystic Rat says, I love myself because I was lost in the past and disregarded my love for hatred. Now I value and embrace living myself and to love everyone else. Mystic Amaris from YouTube says, I let my past hold me back from loving myself. At least you know that the past is holding you back. Which means you gotta let go of the past so that you don't hold on to it, so that it doesn't hold on to you from loving yourself. Let it go, right? Mystic Force Fairy says, I feel infinite love for all beings. Welcome home. Hello, Mystic Crayon. It's nice to see you again. Hey. Mystic Philip says, I'm trying to find a job after I graduate, but I have not heard anything back from over 10 places. I've sent follow-up emails in an attempt to get some communication and still nothing. What should I do? Sounds like a miracle is happening. Did you have anyone look at your resume? Have any teacher or somebody review? Did you send the same resume to 10 different companies? Most people don't just want an employee. They want to invest in you. Okay? If you use the same resume for 10 different companies, they know that. They know you're just hunting for a job. You want to pick like 3. And you want to make one resume for each company. And you want to pick one that you freaking passionate about. You're on fire. You need to be more than about just getting a job. You need to be somebody who looks like is worth investing in. But the truth is, maybe you meant to start your own company. Who knows? We have to keep our mind open. And we have to continue cultivating how we can be better. Do you want a job in your career, or do you want to do something you love? Remember, everyone that gets out of college also wants a job. But the people that get a fulfilling job is because they really look for what they truly love, and they're passionate, and they're willing to be a leader. I want to let you know that I got hired in the past as a wedding photographer and a videographer. Out of 100 people, out of thousands of applications, they told me the process. They picked me. Out of thousands of applications, why did they pick me? Because I'm trying to do what I love. I'm not just trying to get a job. Right. Okay, hello, Mystic Saggy Boy. Mystic Isabella says, I thought about it, and I think I know why I love myself. Because I am all about feelings. I love to feel. Thank you, Mystic Rugger. I love to feel. That's why I love myself. Because if you want a certain job bad enough, you'll get it. But maybe you need to do 20 companies, 30 companies, 100 companies. But I don't like how that sounds though. Let's read what I saw. Let me show you what I'm really seeing in his question. I'm trying to find a job after I graduate, which you haven't graduated yet, right? But I have not heard anything back from over 10 places. I've even sent follow-up emails in an attempt to get some communication, and still nothing. Should I do? You have to be the best of the best, right? Imagine this. You're trying to hire yourself, and 1,000 people also is trying to get the same job, right? But you want to be that, out of that 1,000 or out of 2,000 people, how do you make your resume stand out? How do you become above and beyond? Because if you ain't above and beyond, somebody else is. For real. Right? Makes me want to look at his resume. But I think he knows what to do. I get it. I think I get it now. You need to go out and network, my brother. You need to find a network right now in your field. Those networks will help you get jobs. Right? You gotta go out and meet some people and talk to some people and network so that you can be a referred person. Right? Which means you gotta take some more effort. But that's what it takes, right? A lot of people that get jobs, they know people that work there already, and they become a referred person. But that's just my advice. But follow your heart. We're just giving you ideas, that's all. You know what to do. Trust yourself. Be in a moment. Meditate. Breathing in. And work on your speech. If you're having a hard time networking because you're shy or nervous, you need to get a job that teaches you how to speak. Or somehow find a way to learn how to speak your heart and be yourself. And I agree, being authentic truly works. But if you don't know, if you're too shy or too nervous, it's hard to be authentic when you don't believe in yourself. It's hard to stand out in a crowd when you don't believe in yourself, when you don't trust yourself. when you don't believe in your potential. Believe in yourself. And don't be like everyone else. Don't be a cookie cutter. You gotta add some sprinkles to that cookie. You gotta add some chocolate chips. Okay? Gotta add some ice cream onto that cookie. Okay? Do you hear the bowls? Do you hear the tingsha? Do you hear the gentle grace of the bells? Welcome to Cosmic Unwind. What's on your heart today? Hello, Mystic Rick James, nice to see you. Mystic Crayon, nice to see you. It's been a while. This is the first time I touched these cards. It's been over 3 months. But I'm thirsty. Thank you, Mystic Rick James. I appreciate your love and support, as usual. Let's see. Mystic Toys R Us Kid says, you talked about ego earlier. In my constant effort to keep my ego in check, I like to remember this quote. Enlightenment is ego's ultimate disappointment. That's a nice quote. I would just say emptiness is ego's ultimate disappointment. I like to be clear. You know, I like clarity. Let's see how I can make some more space here. But same difference. Oh, okay. Beautiful. Mr. Crayon says, I'm trying to sell a house I rent, and I must put a new roof on it before I could sell it. It'll cost thousands. Well, I guess that's what it'll take. Because you would want to give the person, you would want to give the next person a nice house with a nice roof. And I'm glad that's what you're choosing to do. Mystic Blue says, I feel like a lot of people haven't been refreshed. Have you ever came? Nope, I never thought you were mysterious. That is not what I saw. Well, I wasn't even contemplating that. But welcome to Cosmic Unwind, everybody. Just started using the chat. Not sure why some of the comments, some of the subscribers don't pop up. Hello, Mystic Sean Shep. Feels like you've been gone forever. It's been a good while. I'm gonna be here for one more hour actually. 11:30 is my time to exit. I've actually been up since 7 a.m. and haven't taken a nap yet. I initially was gonna nap, but I didn't. That's a great time to wake up on. My goal is 6 a.m. though. But today I woke up at 7. I think I need some water, so give me a... Beautiful. Congratulations on your graduation, Mystic Nathan Wild. The peace. Hello, Mystic Storm Girl. 1984. What's going to happen? I don't know what's going to happen. Yes. So I want to say thank you to all my brothers and sisters for coming in to see me after a long while. I know I've been gone for a long while. Thank you for all the people who still remember me, even though I was gone for 3 months. And congratulations to Mystic Nathan Wild for the graduation. It seems there's many people who have graduated. I've decided I almost graduated before, but then I dropped out because I realized that's not meant. It wasn't meant for me. I honestly miss you, Cosmic, and I'm glad that we can be together. 'Cause I'm here. Yeah, enlightenment comes first. Like, I have to serve me first. So I spent 4 days serving. Actually, I spent 5 days working on me, and 3 days working and spreading what I have been learning. Hello, Mr. Krogmaster. I'm just doing my best to help whoever I can. You know, I just do my best. I don't know everything, but I know enough to help people. And I'm humbled by that. And I take that. I'm humbled. Because when I see you guys happy, and then you go spread that happiness, that's my goal. Help you so that you can go help others. If you sad, you gotta get back to yourself. Alright. H-Town, H-A-A-A-A. H-Town, hold it down. I feel like you gotta go for what you love. Mr. Grad says, I'm currently in college but changed my major 3 times. If you graduate doing something you don't truly love, find something you love. Because life is not about college and graduation only. But if you can find something you love in college, it's gonna help you be more clear and focused. And you don't have to, you can skip a lot of things, like the BS stuff, Because if you're lost, guess who you're gonna attract? Other lost people who want to go to raves with you and looking for mollies. You know what I'm talking about? Mr. Grad says, I agree. I finally found out what I love is to be a psychologist. Beautiful. Oh, physiologist, excuse me. Physiologist. Okay, let's read. Let's see. Hello, Mr. Specifical says, welcome back, Tanet. You gave me a card reading before you went away and it helped a lot. Just wanted to say thank you for helping me be in the moment. Yes. Let's be in the moment, people. So if you're not present right now, this is for you. Breathing in. And out. Don't worry about a thing, 'cause every little thing is gonna be alright. Let's see, Blue says, Mystic Blue says, I actually recently completed my trade at my school, at my trade school, and I'm going into my new trade. So it's kind of a weird time for me, but I've been meditating and working on my anger. That's the real work. And trying to get a really good job. So, you know, if you're working on your anger, if you're working on yourself and your emotion, and you're working on becoming a better person, let's give those people a round of applause. Come on. It's tough, man. This is tough stuff. Dealing with your anger, dealing with yourself is tough stuff. Take care, Mystic Forest Fairy. And thank you for coming by. And yeah, it's tough stuff. Dealing with yourself, being more loving, being more positive, you know, that stuff is really hard when you're first starting, because you're just like, you're not used to it. You're really not used to it. You judge yourself for it, and but don't give up. Don't give up. Don't give up. Believe in yourself. 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 Yeah, when I first started being positive, it was the hardest thing ever. You know, when I first started my gratitude, I could not think of one thing I was grateful for. I was like, this is hard. What am I grateful for? That's how hard that was. But I didn't quit. The first year, I think the third year was the hardest, because the first year you're like, holy, law of attraction. Wow, being positive, wow. Yeah, you're gonna be successful. Second year, you're like, yeah, successful. And then third year, you're just like, okay, what do I do with all this stuff? What am I? I'm spiritual, am I Buddhist, and I'm Christian? What is this religious? Why are they trying to convert me? Why are they yelling at me? What is love? What is life? Oh my gosh. Shoot, my job's terrible. You start to see the details, and you're like, you start to have that almost like midlife crisis, but you don't, because you kind of know what you're doing, but you're not really sure, but you actually do. All you needed to do was believe in yourself, and then you do, and then the year after that, you're like, oh, meditation. Oh, meditation. Everyone talks about it, but I ain't doing it. But from the EKG scans, it makes me more creative and vibrant mentally. That's a great reason to do it. Right. Mystic Blue says, having anger issues and being bipolar is really hard. It's like something forcing you to be that way. Telling myself why get mad, why react, why do this and that. I just realized that crap. And just started taking deep breaths, and actually just started being nice instead. And yes, I slip up sometimes, but it's a lot of work. Yes, it is. It took me for me to be more positive, took me 2 years. But then I started getting really grounded, maybe in the 4th year. But I want to let you know that, man, I work hard at it. I was putting notes on my wall, I was journaling, I was making positive videos, I was watching new stuff. But I think I want to do some card reading. I don't want to just do a card reading. I want to channel a message today. I want to see what's in the air. I want to see a story. Yeah, but to me, if you gotten this far, Mystic Blue, I think you're doing great. I think if you're in this stream right now and you're listening and this what I'm saying, what people are saying, what our brothers and sisters are saying is interesting, then welcome to Cosmic and Wine. Let me get some water. BRB. Ooh. Mic check 1 2. Hello everybody. it looks like I'm gonna be doing some card readings. And this is my first stream from 3 months. And thank you for hanging out with me today. My goal is to be present in the moment, enjoy myself, have fun, and still make an impact. And listen to what you have to say. If what you have to say, if you're ready to do some work with me. Thank you, Mystic Nitro. Yes, I contemplated not streaming at all, but the truth is that my heart told me to. My heart told me I had to do more than just focus on enlightenment. I had to share it with you guys. I have to share with you what I'm working on so that you can share what you're working on. And what that thing that we're talking about is love. Becoming more powerful, more beautiful. And I hope that the microphone's not giving anyone epilepsy, because some people told me they don't prefer this, okay? It's voice reactive, that's the main part. But let's see what my heart wants to do with the cards today. What does my heart want to do today? My heart wants to sing a song. My heart wants to sing a song about love because it's Valentine's Day is coming up. But the truth is that I'm just inspired by that one day to live every day similarly in my own unique way. Sing a song about love. Okay. Let's see what happens. It's like I'm about to do a cosmic musical. Let's see what happens. I see a lady dancing, a lady dancing. I see a lady listening to the birds sing, the lady dance. I see this lady's sadness. There's some sadness in her dancing. I see her baby boy. I see her son in her stomach. What's gonna happen, people? I see a nightmare. She's alone in this dream. I see no daddy. Where's the daddy? The daddy is an angel behind her. All her life, the daddy went to heaven in the moment his love is there. What happens next? The mama turns spiritual as a single mother, but she's never alone. The angel daddy watches her. Ta-da! So the story was about a lady enjoying her life, being present. It's not a perfect story. The daddy dies. Her husband dies. But her husband's body is gone. But his love, he was there as an angel always with her. And the mother has a spiritual awakening and finds herself with the assistance of an angel, which is her past husband. So the Valentine story is that just because you can't see the love doesn't mean it's not there. Just like all the love that you guys are sharing with me today. Have a good night, Mystic Nathan. Thanks for coming by. Just like all the love that people are sharing with me today. Just because I wasn't here for 3 months doesn't mean y'all forget me. That's love, right? Right?
So, what did you think of the story? It wasn't too complex, but that's the message that the universe said to say. Mystic Isabella says, this story makes me remember somebody. Well, I hope that you had a good experience with him. Hello, Mystic Thunder Clat. Haven't forgot about you or the reading you did for me a few months ago. Beautiful. Dum, dum, dum. Watch this. Ain't no sunshine when she's gone. Doom, doom, doom. It's not warm when she's away. Doom, doom, doom. Ain't no sunshine when she's gone. This house is ain't no home anytime she goes away. Dum, dum, dum. Wonder this time where she's gone. Dum, dum, dum. Wonder if she's gonna stay. Dum, dum, dum. Ain't no sunshine when she's gone. This house ain't no home anytime she goes away. Dum, dum, dum. Yeah, I know, 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 I know. You gotta leave young thing alone. There ain't no sunshine when she's gone. Dum, dum, dum. Okay, that's enough. I don't know, I just felt like singing that. So if you're feeling lonely, if you're feeling lonely right now, don't be. You got yourself. Okay? You got yourself. Thank you for the compliment. Mystic Nitro, appreciate it. But we're gonna play with some cards. I'm not thinking about reading anybody yet. Not sure if I want to read anyone. Just wanna be present and see what messages come out. Let's see what wants to happen. I'm gonna draw 2 cards, and when I'm gonna see the wisdom in them, and I'm gonna give you I'm gonna drop some one-liners, or I'm gonna drop some wisdom in one or 2 lines that I see from these 2 cards. And maybe they'll just be ideas that help you expand or just something that helps you grow. Okay? So stretch your shoulder. Here we go. Let's see what's in store for our brothers and sisters today. What do I see with my little eyes? There's a squirrel collecting nuts, and somebody binded in weeds, and they're really feeling trapped. Sometimes your suffering is really the gold in your life. Okay, next, making it up. Before you can shine, sometimes you have to be in a really dark place. Let's see. When you're angry at other people, you're really burning yourself. That's the Buddha right there. Buddhism. If you're not having fun with your life, go out and do it. If you don't dare to have fun, find people who are daring to have fun. Find people who are willing to love themselves with you. And if you can't find them, don't settle for low quality. When you're present in your life, you realize how mystical you really are. And that's why I call you guys mystics and girls. When you bring yourself to the present moment, you realize how sexy you have been all your life. Because sexiness is not about how you look. It's an energy, like something is, you got it going on. On the way to being the best version of yourself, some of your friends will die off because they're not ready to fly. But everyone can fly. Now let's do one card. Let's go deeper. Be careful the kind of words you use with yourself. Negative words burn you, and positive words make you brighter.
but they're both light. I mean, it's literally the card. Here. Blow on fire. So I just kind of was inspired by that. Okay. Here we go. How about this? I'm gonna draw a card for you guys, and you tell me what you see. Okay? You tell me what you see. Okay? Here we go. Dun 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 dun. Wink. Oh, oh. This one hard to see. Let me turn this light off real quick here. It's somebody walking in a forest right there. This is a forest, and there's a dude walking in the background. Let's see if I can get more light on this. No? Nobody? Next. Hello, Mystic BINF. Okay, Mystic Blue says, I see a beautiful person trying to find their way through their pain and suffering, but they're walking up instead of down. Sweet. Mystic BINF says, ran my first 5K race today. Hello, Mystic Electro Slammer. Nice to see you again. Mystic Thunderclap says, keep wondering what lies ahead in the unknown. Okay, here we go. Next card, I do one, you do one, okay? You know what, how about this one is for you too. So I do two, you do two. Here we go. Dun 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 dun. Okay. It's a happy kid. It's a kid playing with fire, who's very happy actually. His name is Child of Fire. What do you see in the Child of Fire? He happy, okay? He's. Let's see what our brothers and sisters have going on. Let's get it on. Let's get it on. Sugar, giving yourself to me will never be wrong. Wait, that's the wrong song. Okay, let's see what our brothers and sisters have
see in their one-liner. Okay, Mystic Lady Luna Star says there is really nothing to fear. Beautiful. Mystic Electrosnot. It looks like a young person happy to be warm. Oh, okay, so if you're just joining us right now, I want to let you know that we're drawing the card and we're teaching some. What do you see? Like what's a one-liner or some sentences that you could, like a line, a wisdom line or a proverb or that you could create from the card. Okay. Mystic Blue says, I see a person looking into the fire who is literally having fun and has no cares in the world about anybody's judgments. Beautiful. Mystic Nitro Gun says, risk may reward, but if you get too greedy, you will burn up in regret. Beautiful. Mystic Blaze says, I see this world very exciting and at the same time consuming us. What do I see? Sometimes we don't have to be scared of negativity if we learn to see that there's love in every situation. Okay. Mystic Isabella says, I feel that the card is trying to communicate the feelings of creativity and passion and childish desires. Fear is an illusion, says Mystic Lady Luna Star. Beautiful. No wrong answer. This is just stimulating our creativity. Also, the cat is protecting him. Oh, you're absolutely right. Well, I mean, I see the cat like... The cat's like, hey. I think the cat's having a trance, like... But the cat's probably the shaman. Meow. Had to throw that in. I mean, come on. When does a cat show up in a card, okay? You gotta throw in a meow a little bit. Okay, next one. Cat shaman. Here we go. Let's see what's next in the cosmic card reading of doom. I don't know why, I just thought it sounded cool. Of doom. Oh, by the way, I got a new bracelet from Thailand. It's a lapis lazuli bracelet. Anyways, here we go. 3, 2, 1. What do we see with our little eye? It's a lady with a halo, or is that the sunshine? It's the sunshine behind her, but also looks like a halo. This is a little lioness that she's holding on to. There's a flowers behind her, and the lioness is actually smiling, and they're both smiling. And the card is called, its number is 8. Strength. Okay. I wonder if I can zoom this in even more. Okay. Beautiful. Okay. Lapis lazuli bracelet too. Okay. This is Mystic Isabella says that looks for me very motherly and loving. Okay. Mystic Luna Star says I interpret this as a halo. Positive thoughts bring you strength. Like my mom, who is actually a Leo, says. Anybody? A lady? Oh, on top of her head, there's an infinity symbol, by the way. You can't see it, but there is a infinity symbol right there. Mystic Electro says, it says to me, if you have enough inner strength, you can tame a lion as you would a kitty cat and be best friends supporting one another. Mystic Blue says, I see a woman nurturing a cub and the flowers flowing in the field and her simply as a mother. Mystic Blaze says, it reminds me of what I was told as a child, being egoist. Love is not split. It's shared. The more we are, the more love. What do I see? True strength is simply true love. Ta-da! Anybody else? I think I want to read myself today. You know, I gotta warm up to this stuff. You know what I'm saying? I gotta warm up to this stuff. Honestly, I like it. I enjoy this stuff. It keeps me on track too. Mystic Nitrogun says, motherly love can't be stopped even by the might of a lion. Mystic, I've been present. Mystic Electro Slammer asks how I'm doing. I've been really present. Oh, you're good. If you're delayed, it's all good. You don't have to apologize. You don't have to apologize for anything at all unless you really feel you need to. Of course. Let me be a little bit more present when I'm shuffling the cards. What do I want to know? How about this? You ask a question, right? Yes, I've been just centered. You ask a question. And when I read your question, I'm gonna draw a card. Okay, but make sure that question is not something from your head. Ask something from your heart, please. Or else I'll just skip it. It's like, what am I thinking? I'm like, don't think, feel. Okay. So while you think of something from your heart, I'm gonna shuffle. I'm gonna ask. Well, the question is for you, by the way. It's not my question. The question is for you. What do I plan to accomplish in 2020? Like, you know. So, for me, let's see. I'm open to the universe. What healing work should I really be focusing on? I know, I already know the answer. Is being present in the moment. Okay. When I'm consistently present in the moment, I know what to do. Alright, just keep trusting and everything will work out. Okay, I get that part. What is wanting to unfold from me from my commitment to being present in the moment with the universe? I will return to the purity that I really am. It's not about power. It's about letting go. It's about purity. It's about being clear. When I'm constantly present, I will be more pure. And when I'm pure, I can help others purify too. What would a group of pure looking people look like? Angels, I already know. Grounded, cool people. Grounded angels. Angels that are not everywhere flying over. They're grounded angels. Like that. Let's see. Mystic Lady Luna Star says, how can I connect better with neutrality and clear understanding, which is equanimity? Okay. Being neutral. How can I connect better with neutrality and clear understanding? Work on not being so reactive to things and being more present. And be mindful of arising angers and angers of the past. How can I be? Mystic Nitro Gun says, how can I be a calm being? Open your mind and fly. Progress, evolve. Spread your wings and fly. Don't do the same thing every day. Be willing to do something new to grow. Mystic Blue asks, how can I feel more? I've had my emotions off since I was just a young lad. How can I feel more? Stop worrying so much and just feel more. Don't let the past hold you back. You have so much potential and energy. Just have fun feeling your own love and shine. Mystic Isabella said, how can I open my heart again? I already see the answer. Do things that you love and do less of what you like. Realize that your heart didn't really close. You just need to connect with it. It's still there. Just do what you love more, and your love will return, but you didn't really go away. Know what I'm saying? Know what I'm saying? Let's see what question I would like to ask more of. Thank you for the follow, Mystic Mia. Mia, Mamma Mia, Mamma Mia. Oh, wait. Not sure why I just did that. You know, when I tell people, I have what do you call that thing where you just do random stuff? Is it ADHD? I have that thing. But the thing is, it's a gift. Have I acquired? Nope. The only thing I acquired is this beautiful Buddha. Big one. What do I have to do to heal more people? That's not what I want to. What must I do to heal people more effectively? Keep being present with the wisdom of the moment. Realize that treasure is now, and then eat it. Can I have fun healing all my life? Yes, and with friends. Ooh. For real? Oh yeah, you're gonna be a shooting star with friends. How Mystic Sean oh, okay. I have not acquired any new ball. How, Mystic Sean, how to break out of lifelong bad habits? I like that question. It says here, find people who have better habits, who have good habits. Find people who have good habits and be with them more. Okay, I think that's good with the card. Okay. Hello, Mystic Endif. Long time no see. Where have you been? I have been in Thailand for 2 months as a Buddhist monk. And it has been a great experience of learning, to say the least. Any advice? Heal the broken ties with anyone you're close with or family and progress with your work. Any key advice to heal the broken ties with anyone? So you have a dysfunctional or a relationship that needs work on. Learning, yeah. And progress with your work. How to heal any ties with other people? That's a great question, actually. That's a really beautiful. It shows that you're actually doing the work. So I get. He's doing the work, people. He's really doing it. How to heal a broken relationship with somebody, especially family. Heal the relationship with yourself. Love yourself. Shine. When you shine, you'll be willing to talk. It's about communication. You have the courage to communicate with people you have broken ties with, especially family. When you work on yourself and heal yourself and believe in yourself, then you build the courage to communicate with people that you have severed ties with. And the thing is, you approach them with the desire to just be happy with them. Right now, what's going on? I'm not happy. And you have to be willing to forgive yourself and to forgive them. And you have to be willing to be wrong, because being wrong and right is an ego thing. So and the ego's like, but I didn't do it. But when you're willing to be wrong or right, when you're willing to hurt your own ego because you realize you're not the ego, okay, maybe I did something wrong, but I didn't know. But then you speak to them from the desire of wanting to be happy with them and ask them for some forgiveness. You don't even know if you did anything wrong, but you have to show up with humility first. When you show up with humility and with a desire to heal and make something work, but don't expect anything from them. Just do your part and have no expectations, and be the light and be the change. And 1000% your life will change. Loving yourself, your life will change. Forgiving people, your life will change. Blaming people, your life will get worse. Yeah. Not listening to your heart, your life will get worse. Right? Not being present, your life will get worse. Mystic Endev says, our foster dog that we've had for the past 4 months finally was adopted into his forever home. Congratulations. And I'm glad you help him find a forever home. I've been in Thailand. Hello, Mystic Ankh man. Ankma. An Ankh is the Egyptian, like a life, right? It represents eternal life. Is that what that represents? Ankma. Or is that something else? So, this is going to be the end of the stream. In the future, my goal is to stream from 8 to 11:30. And I have to stick close to my schedule, because you know why? I have commitments that I have committed to. And this is my first day back, so I'm going to decide what's the best way to operate this stream. What's the best way to operate this stream? But anyways, this is the end of the stream. Thank you for the Bruce Lee quote, Mystic Electro Slammer. Thank you for... And I plan to... My streaming days now are going to be Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Right, usually I stream a lot, but I need to prioritize being present and doing local work, okay? And my vision is to ground this energy to you guys. Whatever I'm learning, I want to... yeah, it's teamwork. Whatever I'm learning, I plan to channel to you and learn and share with you. And tomorrow I'm gonna be teaching some kids and adults some wisdom and meditation. And remember, our lesson is don't sweat the small stuff. Don't let the little things turn into big things if you don't want them to. Somebody yell at you, don't make a big deal. You don't want to grow it. Don't plant the seed that you don't want, right? Somebody cuts you off, don't plant that seed. Just throw it away, right? Somebody judges you, don't pick that up. Let it go. Don't sweat the small stuff. Enjoy the moment. That's the big stuff, the moment. Love in the moment now. So like during the stream, I'm constantly breathing and I'm in the room. I'm looking at the camera, mindful, and I'm mindful of the time. Like, oh yeah, I was supposed to stop streaming at 11:30. But because, you know, when I stream, I get into the habit of like streaming really long time. But I gotta discipline myself. But what's crazy is that I'm starting to organize everything. My mind's changing. I'm starting to like really get into organizing things, you know, and caring about the details of things. I mean, as you can see, everything it has its place. Even though it doesn't look like it, everything's like leading towards the middle, the light. And I'm having fun doing it. Anyways, thank you for being on this stream with me. I appreciate your love and support, and your subscription, and your follows, your commenting. Don't sweat the small stuff. Do your work. We are the gardens of planet Earth, protectors of the waterland and above. We are the angels of planet Earth. Be the change, meditate, spreading love.